It is said that the phoenix is reborn from the ashes that combust after its initial death. Like this mystical animal, I too have had a rebirth of sorts. Through my AVID experience, I have been able to shed the skin of a self-conscious, timid girl and emerge a confident young woman. AVID has broken all chains of self-doubt that once kept me earthbound and has allowed me to spread my wings and soar above the expectations of all those who sought to confine me to a narrow stereotype. There was a time in my life when I felt as though the world had its massive hand over my mouth, stopping me from being the person my insides called me to be, keeping me mute, preventing me from standing for what I truly valued. But from the moment I set foot into my first AVID seminar class, I was able to remove the hand from my mouth, finger by finger. I was able to regain pieces of my voice that the world had stolen from me when the blue-eyed boy in the first grade turned to me and said he didn't want to sit next to the black girl, and when the elderly woman at Denny's complimented my mother on how clean her little daughters were, as if we were supposed to be filthy, unkempt ragamuffins. Through having AVID teachers like Mr. Madigan, my voice has grown from a whimper to a whisper to a roar. He is like the father who teaches his child how to ride a bicycle. He holds onto the back of your bike as you pedal. He pushes you to go faster while still reminding you that he will always be there to offer you support. Then you take off with a force you never knew you were capable of. You turn around to look at him, and you realize he let go miles back and is now just a waving figure in the distance. With each day, he challenges his students to not only be content with the information we are fed by authority figures, but to truly think for ourselves. AVID has not only been an encouragement to me because of the exceptional teachers it has introduced me to, but also because of the equally exceptional students it has brought into my life. Students who I now call my family. People who have applauded me for my individuality, but who have also made me feel like a member of a group. A group with a bond that is beyond any I've ever felt outside of my parents and siblings. They too have helped me find my voice. They have been the anchors that have held me down when the complications of my life threatened to make me go insane. They have been the handkerchiefs that have dried my tears when failure seemed more within my reach than success. But above all else, they have been the friends who carried me out of the abyss of fear, a black hole that at one point threatened to engulf my entire being. When my slightly low GPA caused me to doubt my ability to get into college, it was my AVID brothers and sisters who urged me to push the button, the submit button, that is. It was the resident goofball Ricky who told me what an intelligent young woman I am, and it was the official class clown Casey who told me how my essays truly touched her life. It was also the parent-like calm of James and Stephanie that caused me to step outside my comfort zone. Incomplete is a word I would once use to describe myself, but today I would have to say I am in progress. I'm traveling down the road that will lead to the adult I will be. It is a road replete with curves and stumbling blocks, but it is a road that AVID has helped me to navigate. Due to AVID, I no longer look to identify with a one-dimensional idea of what I should act like, but I accept the complex person I am. In the past, the thought of being on the outside of the majority was enough to send a shudder down my spine. But today, I can boldly stand alone for my beliefs and yell for them with a big booming voice, a voice free of tremors and full of strength. A voice that is able to say, I'm not perfect. I'm not the skinny blonde cheerleader or the angry black girl that seems to make an appearance on every reality TV show. But I am Breanne, a girl who has fought numerous battles with self-doubt and insecurity, but who can stand in front of you today and say, I like my coffee-colored skin, wide nostrils, and almond eyes, but who can also say, they are not what define me. It is my voice that defines me. A voice that was once buried under the weight of trying to conform to society's impossible mold of perfection. But thanks to AVID, I have unearthed my voice and also a newfound courage, two things that allow me to stand in front of you, proud of my past and where I come from, but also just as proud of where I'm going. Thank you.